Hello friends, today we discuss TurboC++ versus codeblocks. In this video, I will cover various differences between TurboC++ and codeblocks, a typical C++ program using TurboC++, and then typical C++ program using codeblocks. Difference first, which is in header files. In TurboC++, we have to put .h for C as well as C++ header files like stdio.h or iostream.h. But when we work with code blocks, no need of .h for C++ header files like iostream, fstream, etc. For C header files, we have two options. We can use .h like stdio.h, or we can prefix them with C like cstdio, cmath, cstring. In that case, we do not have to put .h. Next difference is in main function. In TurboC++, both void main as well as int main works. But when we work with codeblocks or GCC compilers, only int main is allowed. For example, here we can write void main, so return value is not required. But here, since we have written int main, we have to give return followed by a numerical value. Third difference is clearing the screen. In TurboC++, we have a scalar str function which is defined in conio.h to clear the screen. In code blocks, we have to call system function which is defined in strlib.h. For Windows, we have to issue cls command. For Mac, Linux, Unix, we have to issue clear command to execute operating system command. Difference 4. For holding the screen at the end. In TurboC++, we use getch, which is defined in conio.h, to hold the screen till a key or character is praised. Whereas we do not require getch in code blocks, since a message "press any key to continue" appears automatically. Fifth difference is concept of namespace. In TurboC version 3.0, we do not require using namespace std to use cout scene. But when we work with code blocks, we should have to write using namespace std to use cout scene. If we do not use using namespace, we have to give fully qualified name std cout and std scene, where this symbol is known as scope resolution operator. Difference 6th, size of integer. In TurboC, size of integer is 2 byte, since TurboC is based on 16-bit microprocessor architecture. In code blocks, integer consumes 4 byte, since code blocks uses 32-bit microprocessor architecture. About active development. Originally, it is designed by Borland and put on hold after 1994. You can refer through this Wikipedia document. Codeblocks is licensed under GNU GPL, and the current stable version is 17.12, known as December 2017. Which C standard supported? TurboC support K&R C or C89, whereas codeblocks supports newer GCC standards like CPP11, CPP17 that we can add by applying minus std equal to C++11 into other compiler options by using appropriate compiler tools. Ninth difference is compiler support. Codeblocks ID support most of the popular C++ compiler like GNU C++, Microsoft Visual C++, Intel C++, Keel compiler, which is suitable for microcontroller programming 8051. You can select the compiler to use from settings menu, then compiler option, then selected compiler. Whereas TurboC do not have such option available. Filename restriction. TurboC supports only 8 characters for file name and 3 letters for extension. For extension, we can use .c or cpp. Space is not allowed in the file name. In code blocks, file name can exceed 8 characters and may contain spaces. Maximum limit of file name depends upon the operating system that we are using. Next difference is platform support. TurboC is natively designed for DOS or Windows platform, and we can run it on other platform using emulators. Whereas codeblocks is cross-platform and can run on Windows, Linux, and Mac. Difference 12. Code completion support. Codeblocks support feature of code completion by typing abbreviated word followed by Ctrl J. Example, to design class skeleton, we can type class and then we can press Ctrl J. We can see list of shortcuts by going to the settings menu, editors option, then abbreviations option. Compatibility issue. Starting from Windows 8 onwards, TurboC is not natively supported by Windows operating system, since TurboC is based on 16-bit architecture, whereas Windows is now working on 32 or 64-bit architecture. So we need to use emulator like DOSBox to provide 16-bit support to TurboC. Difference 14. For scope variable. In TurboC, variable defined inside for loop can be accessed throughout the program. For example, if we write int I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, and then we try to access I outside the loop, it gives 6. But if we try the same logic in code blocks, it gives error, since the scope of this variable is limited within this scope, known as for scope variable. This concept is also available in Java and C#. Difference 15. Try catch for handling the exception. TurboC 3.0 do not have a support of try catch block to handle the exception, whereas CodeBlock supports try catch block to handle exceptions as we perform in Java and C#. Now, a typical C++ program that we write in TurboC++. We are using iostream.h, or we can include constr, which consists both conio.h as well as iostream.h. Here we are writing void main, clr to clear the screen, and getch. Now, in this portion, we can write any code. So I am writing this code for you in TurboC++. Now here we can write whatever we want, like hello world. Now we have to save the code. hello.cpp. Then we have to compile it and then run it. So it's saying hello world. Now we have to design the same program in code blocks. We have to include iostream without .h. We have to write using namespace std, then int main, return 0, and whatever logic we feel better. So now I am writing the same code in code blocks. Now here we can write hello world. Now compile it and run it. So technically there's no need of getch and clear screen. Whenever we execute the program, we always get press any key to continue. But if you want to clear the screen, we have to use stdlib.h, or we can write cstdlib. Now write system then cls to clear the screen. Now compile the code and run it. We are getting hello world again. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, share and like. Thanks friends.